Hey, this is Frank trying not to get kicked out of my house. That's why I'm out here in front. I'm going to go over my 5 favorite fantasy castings. It was great to be nominated by Faster The Dragster, the most creative channel of Hot Wheels racing. It's just awesome. They put so much love into the videos. You could really tell the quality is just unmatched. Go check out Faster The Dragster. Really cool to be nominated. Thank you so much. So anyway, right away here, my first fantasy casting would be the School Busted. I collect school buses. Like that this is like a short bus, like a type of bus that my kids would be riding in. My students in my classes probably would be riding in on a bus, something like this, a busted one. So that's my favorite school bus. And then I tend to like cars that resemble actual cars. This is a Raja Dodger, and this was given to me by Mondo Fuentes, so thank you so much. I love this. This is one of my favorites, Raja Dodger. And then similar to that one would be the Flame Out Matchbox. This is a car that actually made it out of my childhood. Was probably my favorite as a kid. It's kind of like a tuned Charger, but it's so tuned out crazy that I think it qualifies as a fantasy car. So this is one of my favorite cars ever, not just fantasy cars. But and then I don't think that enough old school cars got love in the Fantasy Cars Challenge, and the old school fantasy cars is what Hot Wheels really did best. That's what really set it apart, in my opinion. Not just that they were fastest cars, but also that they did some really cool fantasy cars. And this is the Silhouette, which is based on, it's sort of like a concept car. It was a show car, I think a Ford, and it actually had this kind of window that opened up like that in the middle here. So I love all these cars that have the old school 60s style bubble spaceship looking things, like the Twin Mill and the Bubble Gunner. But I guess this one would be my favorite, and it's the best one I have. And then my most favorite fantasy car would be the original Red Baron. This is sort of like the first pop culture car too. It's based on the Snoopy Red Baron with the symbol there, and this is like a war helmet, and it's got another blown engine. I guess a theme with all the cars. My fantasy cars are and I didn't really know that, but I guess I like these blown engines. Even the School Busted has a blown engine on there, so that's pretty cool. But this is my favorite. A lot of those new fantasy cars they make now just seem like a bunch of plastic molded in different shapes. This one feels like a real Hot Wheels. They roll and feel great, the original red line. So I think really I wasn't too impressed by many of the lists. Didn't have enough of the old school stuff on there, so I wanted to throw that up there. And I'm gonna nominate the Young Super Hunts. Let's see your top 5 fantasy castings. Mondo Fuentes, since you have 2 of the cars on my list, made it to my list that you gave me, so thank you. We'll see your top 5. Everyone go check out Mondo Fuentes, new channel. We'll see his top 5, hopefully. And I wanted to nominate a lot of the other guys I nominated on my regular top 5, but they never did it. So Sergio and you guys, you never did it, so I won't nominate you, I guess, or maybe you're still nominated, okay? And then since I got nominated by Faster The Dragster, which is one of my favorite channels and the best Hot Wheels racing, I'm going to nominate again my most favorite channel of Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels Express. If you haven't checked out Hot Wheels Express, go there now and check it out. My favorite Hot Wheels channel, the best. I'd like to see your favorite fantasy castings. Maybe make a nice video like you always do, showing off your favorite fantasy cars. Show us what you got. Until next time, you know what you gotta do? You gotta get it while it's hot!